You're killing yourself, gently. Every day you do things that feel completely normal, harmless, comforting even. But your body, it's quietly screaming in the background like a character in a horror movie that no one hears. And the worst part? You've been trained to ignore it because these habits are everywhere. On your commute, in your bed, on your phone, inside your fridge. Today, we're exposing 10 innocent habits that are secretly wrecking your body one day at a time. They're like little betrayals, micro backstabs from your daily routine. So buckle up. This is the science of self-sabotage. Number 10, the art of sitting. Let's start with a fan favorite, sitting. You love it. You do it all day. Your chair knows more about your spine than your doctor, but your body, it didn't evolve to sit for 8 hours straight like a fleshy statue. The moment you sit, your metabolism slows down. Your muscles go on vacation. Your circulation gets lazy. And if you sit long enough, your body starts to forget how to stand. Literally. Your hip flexors tighten, your glutes weaken. Your lower back becomes a whining diva. It's called sitting disease, and no, it's not just a meme. Research links prolonged sitting to heart disease, diabetes, and even early death. And here's the plot twist. Even if you exercise, it might not undo the damage. That 1-hour workout, it's like brushing your teeth once and hoping your cavities don't notice the candy. Your body needs to move constantly. Shift, stand, stretch. So if you're watching this while sitting, maybe give your spine a break. Stand up, shake it off. Do the little awkward stretch we all pretend no one notices. Because right now, your chair is slow cooking your posture. Number 9, the sneaky screen slouch. Let's talk about your neck. Specifically, the way it's slowly morphing into a sad question mark because of your phone. Every time you tilt your head forward to look at a screen, you're adding up to 60 pounds of pressure on your spine. That's like carrying a 6-year-old child on your neck all day long. Your spine wasn't built for this, and yet we check our phones 150 times a day on average. That's 150 micro headbutts to your own posture. This leads to text neck, a real diagnosis that sounds fake but ruins real lives. Neck pain, shoulder tension, migraines, even numbness in your arms. And your body? It's trying to adapt by building extra bone at the base of your skull. Congratulations, you're growing a phone hump. Number 8, earbud overload. You love your earbuds. They're your soundtrack, your escape, your excuse not to talk to people. But your ears, they're not fans. Blasting sound directly into your ear canal for hours a day is like power washing your eardrums. Noise above 85 decibels can cause permanent damage. And most earbuds, they crank up to over 100 decibels. Translation, you're slowly sanding down your hearing like an audio belt sander. The result? Tinnitus, hearing loss. And that weird echo you get after concerts, but permanent. Bonus points. Your earbuds are also a bacterial rave. Warm, moist, and rarely cleaned. You're basically pressing a petri dish into your head and calling it music. Number 7, the silent thirst trap. No, we're not talking about your Instagram selfies. We're talking about dehydration, the extremely boring, extremely dangerous thing you're probably ignoring right now. Most people walk around in a state of chronic dehydration, and the symptoms are sneakier than you think. Headaches, fatigue, mood swings, poor concentration. Sound familiar? That's not just a rough day. That's your body quietly panicking for water. Even mild dehydration shrinks your brain temporarily. MRI scans show your brain literally shrivels when you're not hydrated enough. It's like your brain is turning into a raisin with Wi-Fi. And thirst? That's a late warning sign. By the time you feel thirsty, your body's already struggling to keep systems running. So drink some water, right now. Your kidneys send their regards. Number 6, the speed-eating death race. If you eat like it's a competitive sport, congrats. You're destroying your digestion in record time. Rushing through meals short-circuits your gut. Your brain doesn't get the time to signal, I'm full. Result? You overeat, feel sluggish, and enter food coma mode before dessert even shows up. But wait, there's more. Chewing less equals larger chunks of food equals harder digestion, equals more gas, bloating, and acid reflux. You're basically turning your stomach into a rage chamber. Eating too fast is also linked to metabolic syndrome, weight gain, and even insulin resistance. That 10-minute lunch, it's costing you hours of metabolic stress. So unless you're being chased by wolves while eating, maybe slow down. Your intestines will thank you by not throwing a tantrum later. Number 5, cotton swab roulette. Let's talk about that innocent little stick you keep shoving in your ears. You know, the one with the fluffy white tip and the false promise of cleanliness. Spoiler, your ears hate it. Cotton swabs push wax deeper, not out. Every time you clean them, you're actually compacting the wax, jamming it closer to your eardrum. Worst case scenario, You rupture the eardrum, damage the tiny bones inside, or trigger impacted wax, which feels like having a cork stuck in your head. Plus, earwax has a job. It protects you from bacteria, dirt, and insects. Yes, insects. So next time you reach for that cotton swab, remember, you're not cleaning. You're playing Russian roulette with your hearing. Number 4, the breath you never take. Let's talk about your breathing, or rather how badly you're doing it. Modern life has turned us into chronic, shallow breathers. We breathe from our chest instead of our diaphragm. Short, fast, inefficient breaths that leave us tired and anxious without even knowing why. This kind of breathing activates your stress response, the fight or flight mode. So even when nothing's wrong, your body thinks it's being chased by a bear. Over time, shallow breathing increases cortisol, reduces oxygen intake, and messes with your heart rate. You're basically gaslighting your nervous system. Fix? Breathe deeply, slowly, from your belly. Yeah, it sounds like yoga fluff, but science agrees. It literally reprograms your nervous system. Number 3, the sleepless sabotage. You know what your body hates more than junk food? Lack of sleep. Missing just one night of proper rest tanks your focus, weakens your immune system, and spikes your stress hormones. But the scary part? Sleep debt doesn't just make you groggy, it starts erasing parts of your brain. Studies show that chronic sleep deprivation leads to memory loss, slower reaction times, and brain shrinkage. Yes, actual shrinkage. Your brain literally starts eating itself through a process called astrocyte pruning. Plus, sleep is when your brain clears toxins. If you skip sleep, you're basically marinating your brain in mental garbage. So next time you brag about being a night owl, just know, your neurons are quietly sobbing in the dark. Number 2, posture of doom. Your posture isn't just a vibe, it's a full-body status report. Slouching compresses your lungs, strains your neck, misaligns your spine, and messes with your digestion. It even affects your mood. People with poor posture have higher levels of anxiety and lower confidence. Worse, bad posture rewires your body to stay that way. Muscles shorten, tendons adapt. Your body starts treating bad form as normal. Before long, your spine is shaped like a sad lowercase r, and standing up straight feels like cosplay. The fix isn't just standing tall, it's undoing years of slouch conditioning, stretching, strengthening, and catching yourself slumping before your spine turns into a sadist. Number 1, the phantom snack attack. You're not hungry, but you eat. Again. Why? Because modern life has trained you to snack out of boredom, motion, or habit. Welcome to emotional eating, where your brain craves dopamine, not calories. Every time you eat when you're not truly hungry, you blur the line between physical need and emotional impulse. And your brain loves it. It gets its chemical reward, while your waistline, gut health, and insulin levels pay the price. Over time, your hunger signals get warped. You start eating reactively, not intuitively. And your body? It quietly stores the confusion as fat, fatigue, and inflammation. You're not feeding your body. You're sedating your nervous system with snacks. So, what now? Do you quit all these habits and become a monk? But awareness is the cheat code. These tiny nothings you repeat daily, they stack, like XP, but cursed. Your body isn't out to get you, it's trying to warn you. And every time you stretch, breathe, stand, rest, or slow down, you're listening. You don't need to be perfect, just a little more on your own side. If this video made you question your life choices, congratulations, you're human. Now do something your body will love, like subscribe and share this video with that one friend who eats lunch in 3 minutes and thinks sleep is optional. Let's build a community of people who are done self-destructing on autopilot. And hey, comment below, which habit hit you the hardest? We're all guilty. Let's be guilty together, but smarter.